Well, she did it. She told the court that she just wants him to leave her alone. That she keeps having to relive this, that it's constant, and that she can't escape it anymore. Ay, 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 ay. The thing is, I believe her. I believe she wants to be left alone. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't want to be left alone? She literally said that he would throw her on the bed, beat her compulsively, like socking her in the head, all the while holding her pelvic bone. Yeah. I mean, imagining that is a little bit difficult, because that would mean that you wouldn't be able, I mean, how could you be like holding a pole and then like, yeah. How's the word would be that, unless she's on top of you, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, you know, that was literally pretty, like, grim. I missed the first hour, but I'm gonna watch it later in its totality. I started to watch a quote-unquote reality TV show, or reality YouTube channel. I forget the name, but it was interesting that they covered childhood trauma in their first episode. So shout out to Bramty, and I think her family's channel is called THEBRAMFAM. Their new reality show is called The Other Side. So it's a bit green, but what can you expect? They've got millions of followers, so you know, I mean, it's obviously paying off. There's quite a few families out there that are like trying to like Kardashian their way through on the YouTube streets, I guess. I mean, it's not Billboard, but if you could make money, I guess it might, you know, it's comparable. So I've been kind of checking out a lot of content from a lot of different sources, because I really want to grow my channel. I want to put out, you know, good exclusive content that people like. And, you know, those are my dogs. I'm surrounded by animals all the time, so like and subscribe to my channel, and share, and, you know, come on back. Let's do some lives. If I can get, like, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I gotta go do my toes. So yeah, like, you know, I'll never understand the necessity to lie. I wonder if lying on the stand is allowed in terms of like what are their consequences, you know, because it's truly astounding to watch someone just, you know, turn it around the way that this girl on the stand is doing. And then yet again, she's an actor, so like it's to be expected. I mean, correct? So yeah, it's a little bit crazy. The entire situation's really crazy, but I love it. I love the concept that we're able to like sit in and watch like every grimace that she makes on her face, the response to what, like, the, you know, the tally lies that she's telling in terms of the courtroom and the you know, the people in there. So somebody on the jury cried today. So, that was a little bit weird. It took me about an hour to finally come to terms with the fact that, like, you know, she's compelling. I mean, what can we do? People are funny, you know, they lie when it's convenient. So it's really sad, you know. At the end of the day, none of what they're talking about is good for anybody. I mean, you know, people who are in trouble should, you know, listen to the signs and listen to the red flags, and, you know, take precautions and act, you know. Don't just react, but act. Go out there and literally, like, do the work and get out of it, you know. From me, from my standpoint, I feel like this girl is, this woman, this 36-year-old woman is, you know, she's reaping what she sowed, you know. To be frank, I actually visualized her, you know, in her daughter, like, you know, 15 years or 20 years from now, like, you know, kindling this entire, you know, era of her life. And so I would love to say that, you know, in the future, in that, you know, viewpoint of her future, that I saw her as a winner, you know. I mean, because I did, but that's not to say it's very tricky the way it's going right now, and it's hard to tell, like, what the jury's feeling, because she is very compelling. So they're on a 25-minute break right now, I believe. I have so many things to do today, but I'm up and at it, and I'm dressed, so let's just wait to see what happens. The JodiSue situation, look at this. We live near a government center, so they're always flying the chief back and forth. But yeah, so, you know, at the end of the day, like, what can you do? All you can do is, like, trust what your gut is telling you, right? So the JodiSue situation's taken another turn. The issue is now with her, at the time, 19-year-old son, who is now, yeah, you know, probably 20 at this point. I mean, what can you say? What can you do? There's nothing that you can do. All you can do is listen and wait for it, right? Because, like, what's gonna happen? Look, they're flying around, so they're probably checking out some type of illegal activity over there in the Northridge area. They just opened up a new homeless shelter there, and so we expect a lot of government officials to go over and probably check into that. But look at Minnie's new, Minnie! Oh my God. Her new shirt, isn't it look cute? Duke made it out of the door. He's actually getting really too big for that door, but, like, I usually just slide the slider open. So, yeah, the JodiSue situation, I guess, is that her son has been seen by 5 different people in the area that that the little missing girl was in at the time. Apparently her parents have been in the spotlight in the last few days. I seem to have caught a live with her one actual day. I didn't click on it. I don't go into the live streams just randomly. I pick and choose. And then I'm glad I do, because of all the live streams that I see, you know, I wait to see how the live streams do, and I notice which ones come, you know, are strikingly accurate. And I also follow who follows along with who. I take it that JodiSue follows Michelle After Dark, which I follow Michelle After Dark, and she's got about 45,000 subscribers. And she's a small timer. She started out small. I mean, I can remember like maybe less than a year ago, she had like 3,000 subscribers. So, maybe even less than that. So that's not to say we're moving along, right? We're moving right along. I mean, it's going. The entire thing is going. This new situation that's arising from the Sheriff Lawson, apparently, allegedly telling someone, also named Michelle, who was on a recent panel on a live stream with, I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, Cracking Cases. I did not watch, so I'm just going by what Michelle said. But apparently, this Michelle is allegedly claiming that the sheriff asked her to ask the YouTubers, to ask Candace why it took her 4 hours to call the police. Now, that would just mean that they weren't even at the swimming hole at 3 o'clock, because 4 hours prior to her reporting the kid missing would bring her back to 2 in the afternoon, which just means that this is a whole mess. This is a whole nother mess, and I would hate to be in Sheriff Ronnie Lawson's shoes.